Alright, so, well, let's summarize it. Why don't you start, because you're the least far along, then you go, then I'll finish up.
Alright, so I'm kind of at the part where he sneaks out, and then he uses like the canoe and whatnot to get to the island. And then, yeah, he sees people that are looking for him, but he doesn't say anything. He wants to stay on the island. And then later he meets up with Jim. He finds Jim and he kind of figures out why Jim's there. Like he doesn't. I think he was gonna get sold or something. So he ran away. And then yeah, they pretty much just live on the island, like living off food, like fish and like berries or something. I think it said. And then
Trapping and hunting and stuff.
They find this houseboat that they steal a bunch of clothes from, and then Huck decides to go into town or something. I don't really not that far at that
So
point.
that's, okay. So why don't you pick up from there, or is that like the same spot that you're kind of at?
So I put that Huck and Jim decide that Huck should go back into town dressed as a girl to find out like what people are saying, like what's happening. And then I put that he went in a dress and a bonnet and knocked on a woman's door, and she answered and she told Huck to come in. Then she started asking like a bunch of questions to like try to figure out like that he was a boy. And then like she asked him what his name was, like what his real name was, and then he kept lying about it, so she knew that he was lying. And then she gave him advice about like how to act like a girl, like so then
so the girl knows like
she
that
knew
he's
he
like
was a
staying
boy.
at or whatever.
Yeah. He went to like into town to see what people were saying about him, to see if like anyone knew the truth. And he was dressed as a girl, but she could tell that he was actually a boy, so she kind of helped him out and was like, you should act this way if you want people to think you're a girl.
So you think everyone will be able to find out then? She can?
That's what one of my questions were.
Well, after that, okay, now I'll tell you guys where I'm at. So after he talks to the lady, he goes back to the island.
Oh yeah, I put that too. To like get Jim.
To get Jim, yeah. And what he also learned from the lady is that people think Jim killed Huck, because everyone thinks Huck is dead. So they either think that his dad killed him, he killed himself, or Jim killed him. So everyone is like after Jim. He also learns that Jim was going to be lynched, and that's why he ran away, because they were going to like kill him.
Well, he just lynched me like sold.
No, it's like when they
So he wasn't actually gonna be sold then, or what?
No, I think Jim just told him that because he didn't want to like tell him that he was gonna be lynched. Yeah, I think Jim did something bad though, because that's why. Or they're gonna lynch him because he thought he killed Huck. Not exactly sure, very clear on that, but I will figure it out later.
Maybe because
Yeah, so now so Huck's dad got money from the judge to have like a search party to go find Jim. So now there's like people that are looking for them. So, yeah. So one of my questions was like, if the search party and the mean dad find them, what would they do? They just kill him?
kill who?
Both of them.
Oh,
Why would they kill Huck?
Because his dad is really mad at Huck because he ran away.
Why would he kill him? Why would he search for him?
I don't think that.
So he can kill him.
I don't think that his dad would kill him. I think that he would probably just like beat him.
Beat him. Yeah, that's true. Probably killed Jim though.
Yeah.
Or maybe he would kill Huck to get the money.
Yeah.
But there'd be witnesses, so.
This is true.
Alright, how did you connect this, what you read, to courage?
Well, I said that Huck didn't really show courage in an ethical kind of way because instead of standing up to his dad, he ran away from him. But I said he showed courage by finding a way to get out of that bad situation.
I put that he was courageous because he decided to disguise himself as a girl and go into town to see what people were saying about him to protect him and Jim.
Yeah, I pretty much put the same as him.
Okay.
I just said like he ran away. That's kind of courage a little bit. Like it's still cowardly to run from stuff, but he had to. Yeah. It's in a way it's courage.
He like got himself out.
Yeah, and then I put that he dressed up like a girl to see like whatever. what's going on in the town. So, yeah.
Another one of my questions was, why do you? Okay, so after Huck came back from town, Jim was like freaking out. He was like, "Oh my gosh, you're okay? I thought you were dead."
When he went to talk to the woman.
Yeah. So when he came back, Jim was like, "I can't believe you were like alive. I was so worried." Like that's where it leaves off.
Oh, okay. So that's like.
He's like, "I'm so thankful. All I was thinking about was like, how you could have made a fool out of me." So like, why do you think Jim was so worried and like freaking out about Huck?
Is it like, was Huck gone for a long time?
He was gone for I think it was like a few days.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not sure if Jim was like fully aware of what was going on.
Well, maybe that's why like Jim got so worried because he was gone for a couple of days and he probably didn't think that's how long it's going to take. Because I thought it was like a couple hours.
Yeah, well, he also like went after the lady. He went and he hung out with some people and something about a truck. Yeah, something else happened. Some tense. Let's see. Yes, after he talked to the lady, he was with some other guys. They were fishing and stuff. Talking to.
Oh, because he was still trying to figure out what was going on.
Yeah, he was still like in the town.
So yeah, maybe that's why Jim got so worried because it took longer than he thought it was going to take.
Yeah. Weird. So that happened.
Well, what do you guys think will happen? Like when Huck goes back to the island, do you think they'll stay there for?
Oh no! It said it like that Huck went back to the island to get Jim, and
Are they going back to the town then?
that's what I thought it was saying.
Well, I think that since they found out that people are like looking for them, I think they're gonna like try to go somewhere different. Because right now the island is really close to the town, isn't it? It's like right down the river.
Yeah, I think so. Because they would see it and they saw the smoke.
So now I think that they might be trying to find somewhere else. And like when we did that character tea party, we talked about how Huck, all he wanted to do was like go down the Mississippi River, and that's that's what they do. They ride a raft down the Mississippi River. So I feel like that might start happening soon, where they're like moving from different places, and it'll be interesting to like figure out where they end up.
It says here it was like he said, "Get up and hump yourself, Jim. Like there ain't no minute to lose. They're after us." So that's the end of chapter 11. And it was like, yeah, they had to move because people were chasing them.
Yeah.
So yeah, they moved right after.
Like just reading some of these like titles in future chapters, it seems like they like probably go back to the town eventually. Because I think people are gonna find them eventually. Like they're not just gonna get away with it. So.
Well, what do you think will happen to Jim then if they find out like he didn't kill Huck?
Yeah, when they find out he didn't kill Huck, I don't think he'll be in trouble unless he did something before to make them mad. But it's like, why was he running away in the first place?
Yeah,
besides just
true.
the fact that he was like a slave. But who knows? But if they like still think that he killed Huck, they'd probably kill him. But when they see Huck is alive, they won't.
I did the significant one, so I put like that I think it's significant because it shows how Huck was bad at disguising himself, and there are still like people that will help him out. And but I wasn't sure if like she was completely clueless or did she like kind of know if Huck was like Huck. So
I don't think she knew it was Huck, but I think she knew it wasn't like a girl.
Yeah. So I put that like if Huck had gone to anyone else's house, that he probably would have gotten like people would have known that it was him. So then I put that it also shows how people are suspicious and don't believe like everything that's out there. They have like other ideas about it, and like they kind of have an idea of where Huck and Jim are hiding, or like where Jim is hiding, because they saw the fire and stuff.
Well, I also want to point out, like, I don't think she thought it was Huck because everybody thinks Huck is dead because they saw like all the blood and stuff. So no one really thinks Huck's alive, but they think that they don't know who killed him, and they know Jim was alive this time.
And then I put that on, like, it told like Huck that they know where Jim is and they need to get out of there, so
Yeah.
then they'll find out. And then I put was like the way Miss Judith acted. Did she do you think that she had an idea that it was like that Huck was alive and hiding with Jim, or was it like?
I think she just thought he was a boy. I don't think she knew specifically.
Because she kind of like overshared a bit.
Yeah. She did.
Saying about like how her husband was like going out to find them.
Yeah. So, who knows? She might have like a small idea, but I still don't think she knew it was Huck. I feel like she would have like freaked out a little bit more. But yeah.
And I was thinking maybe that maybe she knew like what was going on with Huck, like how his dad was treating him, and
Yeah.
she had an idea that he ran away.
Yeah.
But maybe she didn't know. So that's just.
Well, that is 11 minutes, guys. Good job.